This is about that time my mother thought she killed a boy, and he never bullied her again. Bullying isn't new. Just ask my mother. Back in 1953, when she and her younger sister were in elementary school, there was a neighborhood boy who made their lives miserable. They avoided him whenever they could, which was no easy feat since he lived a stone's throw away and they attended the same public school. My mother and her sister often cut through a nearby park to avoid walking past his house, where he regularly stood on the sidewalk to taunt schoolmates, neighbors, and other passers-by. They were walking through the park one fall day when they were unceremoniously pelted with rocks. Following the sound of laughter, they discovered their tormentor hiding in a tree. The bully had filled his pockets with rocks, which he gleefully launched in their direction. He was laughing so hard that he nearly fell off his perch. My mother looked at her younger sister. "Let's shake him out of the tree," she said. They crossed the short distance to the tree he had chosen as his fortress. It was perfect, sturdy enough to climb, yet flexible enough to shake. And shake it they did. Two 10-year-old girls, tired of being bullied and incensed at being hit with rocks, shook that tree until that boy fell out of it. He hit the ground with a thud and lay there motionless, pockets still bulging with rocks. My mother and her sister were stunned. They were each certain without a doubt that they had killed him. So they did what any other 1950s-era, pre-teen, potential murderesses would do in a pre-iPhone, pre-YouTube, pre-cameras on every corner existence. They ran the half-block home and vowed never to speak of it again. The bully wasn't in the schoolyard on Monday morning. They exchanged nervous glances and shrugged. He didn't play on the sidewalk outside his house or walk to the corner store on Monday afternoon. He definitely didn't go to the park. There was no internet. No Google searches, no online obituaries. There was no one they could ask about him. They didn't want to arouse attention. By the time he showed up at school again on Friday, they had nearly, but not quite, forgotten about him. Or maybe their new, bully-free existence was such a relief that they just didn't care. From that moment forward, he looked at them with fear in his eyes. He crossed the street to avoid them whenever he saw them on the sidewalk, and he never bullied them again.